One of the school's most beloved teachers announces her resignation. We talked to Carrie Redinger about her upcoming departure.
And later, the Rocket wrestling team comes up just short in their bid for a state championship. These stories and much more straight ahead on Wake Up Rose Hill.
Good morning and welcome to Wake Up Rose Hill. I'm Riley Funk.
And I'm Addison Scanlon. A few weeks ago, English teacher Carrie Redinger broke the news to her classes that this year will be her final year at Rose Hill. Redinger, who is a student favorite, said her departure is bittersweet. Alyssa Fair has more.
Carrie Redinger has been a teacher at Rose Hill High for 3 years. Throughout her time here, she has been one of the most beloved teachers and has made a lot of memories. Unfortunately, this will be her last year teaching at Rose Hill because she is moving to Texas.
So I am moving because my husband, Matthew, got a new job. And so after a lot of decision making, we decided to take that job and move to Texas, especially San Antonio. That's where we're going to be at, San Antonio.
Although she is sad to leave, Redinger is excited to be back home and closer to family.
Very excited, very excited. My parents live in San Antonio, so I'm excited. Not been close to them. It's been about 6 years since I've been within 11 hours of them. So I'll be, like less than an hour. So I'm excited about that.
For Wake Up Rose Hill, I'm Alyssa Fair.
Before Christmas each year, the district leadership team sits down to put together calendar options for the following school year. The options were presented to the USD 394 staff in January to be voted on. Olivia Schneeweiss has a story on which calendar was chosen.
During the February school board meeting, the new 2023-2024 district calendar was voted on and approved. Andrea Holland, one of the 3 high school representatives on the district leadership team, said that the new calendar has many changes that include more days off.
The options were starting either on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and we picked the Tuesday. And also to have an extra day at Christmas break and to have an extra day in April off, because we're starting sooner and ending later.
Holland said that the perks of the calendar are to have a little bit of a break in the spring since there aren't as many holidays. Holland shared that she personally didn't agree with the calendar but still supports it.
This wasn't my favorite calendar, but I'm good with it. It doesn't matter. I'm a team player.
For Wake Up Rose Hill, I'm Olivia Schneeweiss.
Last year, Rose Hill's FBLA club went to the district competition at Kingman for the first time in several years. It was a valuable learning experience that paid off in a big way this year. On January 25th, the FBLA club participated in the Kingman district competition. Navia Garcia Bebic, Emma Hayes, and Cambria Cohen presented their Intro to Business presentation, where they came home with first place.
We had to look at the rubric and decide what's the most important and what's gonna what's gonna guarantee that they agree to the scenario that they give us.
Kimber Lovell and Alexa and Landon Marshall also placed second for website design. We got second place last year and we were hoping for first place this year, Hayes said.
I think we could have done better. We didn't do bad, but we could have put a little bit more information in it. I think we didn't necessarily look at the rubric the first time, so we could have put more stuff that was on the rubric. My goal is to I don't know, just to do better, but that's kind of broad, But yeah.
For Wake Up Rose Hill, I'm Addison Scanlon.
There's been a growing interest in girls golf at Rose Hill High School, but nothing more than an interest. That changed at the beginning of the school year when the idea of creating a girls golf team was brought to the school board. Dawson McNall has more on the newest addition to Rocket Sports.
For the first time ever, in the fall of 2023, Rose Hill will have a girls golf team. It was approved by the board at the February meeting. According to Rose Hill High School Athletic Director Jim Lynett, the idea of the girls golf team was first brought to the board's attention at the beginning of the 2022-2023 school year. Junior Rebecca Mitchell said,
I think we could be really competitive because we work really hard and it would be different competing with girls.
There are currently 10 girls participating this spring in the boys' season, all underclassmen. With multiple 8th graders showing interest, it seems as if they will have no trouble filling a team next fall.
Probably about 10 or so with the interest form. I'm pretty excited. I think it would be really fun not having to go to all the guys' tournaments.
Every school in the AVCTL Division IV, excluding El Dorado, has girls golf.
I think we could do really well if we put the time and effort in during this guys' season.
For Wake Up Rose Hill, I'm Dawson McNall.
Coming up next, in her first season as a wrestler, junior Riley Page proved to be one of the state's best.
And later in sports, the boys basketball team ended their regular season in style. We'll be right back after our commercial break.
Rose Hill Family Dentistry is a dentist office located on 106 East Yeager Street. They're open Monday through Friday, typically from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Their passion is to make sure their patients are happy, healthy, and able to achieve a confident, amazing smile. They care for all ages, ranging from toddlers to even great-great-grandparents. You can contact them at 316-776-2144.
The Rose Hill Public Library is a great community center in Rose Hill. They offer books, movies, and puzzles. They also have story time for children and free internet access, along with printing and faxing available. They are located at 306 North Rose Hill Road, Rose Hill, Kansas. They are open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturdays, and they are closed on Fridays and Sundays.
Serenity Kundell has more on Mr. Hills, who is our Teacher of the Month.
Mr. Hills has been teaching for 10 years and has graduated from Friends University, class of 2013. Mr. Hills is our Teacher of the Month. We asked him what his favorite memory teaching at RHS was. He said when the marching band took 3rd overall at KBMA.
Definitely KBA, the Kansas Bandmasters Association, where the marching band took 2nd in 4A and 3rd overall. That was awesome.
Mr. Hills said the reason he started teaching music is because he can help students express themselves in a safe and fun way.
You know, I've always just kind of gravitated toward music, and I love that music is one of those things that can help even the most shy of students really express themselves in a safe and fun way.
Growing up, Mr. Hills joined the band his 5th grade year and continued playing throughout school. His go-to instrument was trumpet, but changed in college, leading him to percussion. Since then, it has changed, and we asked him what his new favorite instrument was.
Cowbell, because why not?
Thank you.
You bet.
For Wake Up Rose Hill, I'm Serenity Kundell.
In just her second season as a wrestler, junior Riley Page already is one of the top 4A wrestlers in her weight class. Taking 6th this season at the state tournament, Ryan Moore has the story on Riley.
Riley Page is the Athlete of the Month. She speaks on her opinion of Rose Hill athletics.
I think it's going good, and I think it's ran super good.
When asked about the sports she plays and how long she's played them, this is what she had to say.
This is my first year actually doing it, but last year I managed.
Page had this to say about continuing sports post-high school.
If I go to college for it, I will, if I get a scholarship. And I'm doing club, so yeah.
She then speaks on her favorite athletic memories.
Probably going to state. That was fun.
Finally, Paige explains how her season has been going.
I think it went good. I wish I placed higher at state, but I was proud I made it there as a first year.
This is Ryan Moore for Wake Up Rose Hill.
Hayden has sports coming up next, so don't go anywhere.
Are you looking for a restaurant for a relaxing Friday night? Then I would like to introduce you to Happy House. What makes Happy House special is that you can watch the chef prepare your meal, just choose your meat, seafood, vegetables, and watch as the chef prepares your dish fresh and juicy right before your eyes. If this has convinced you, then come to Happy House at 202 East Silknitter Street at Rose Hill now and enjoy your meal.
Being a part of Rock Solid does take its toll on the crew.
Thanks for watching, and stay rock solid.
Cut! After we finish, we have to do it all over again for the foreign exchange students.
Buenos días, amigo. Ben tiene un pene.
Welcome back to Wake Up Rose Hill. I'm Hayden Swope here with your winter sports recap. The wrestlers traveled to Salina for the 4A state wrestling tournament last weekend, and on Friday I was there to cover it.
Welcome to a special edition of Wake Up Rose Hill. I'm Hayden Swope here at the 4A State Wrestling Tournament. Let's go to the highlights. At 106 pounds, number 2 ranked Johnny Leck rolled through his first round, beating Wamigo's Harry Costa with a 15-0 tech fall. At 113, number 1 ranked Adam Bilby easily won with a quick pin against Carson Collar from Jefferson West. Julio Aguirre in the 120-pound weight class won with 3 takedowns and a pin in the second period against McPherson's Julian Glover. In the 126, number 1 ranked Damon Ingram took down Coffeyville's Pierce Weber with a pin.
Get the arm in the head!
Senior Bronx Wood and sophomore Mylan Colvin both had easy takedowns, and Coach Saferight said that the team is looking good for the round ahead.
I would say through round 1, we're kind of about what we expected. You know, we was hoping to Rhett Briggs get that win. That was a tough one. But I figured if we could win that match, you know, we want to win all of them, but that was a big match that we could have won. The other ones that we did lose, you know, we just had tough draws, tough seeds. But now we got to come back and be ready to fight. But overall, I would say the first round kind of went as expected. It was a good round for us, and you know, now we got to be ready to go second round.
Sophomore Adam Bilby said the team needs to stay loose for the rounds ahead.
Yeah, I think the team's doing pretty good right now. I think we're in like third or something. But, you know, as those deeper rounds go on, as the semifinals, I think our points will really, you know, kind of expand on to first place and then expand on forward with a bigger lead and everything.
For Wake Up Rose Hill, I'm Hayden Swope.
The Rockets qualified 11 wrestlers for state and on Saturday walked away with 2 state champions. Julio Aguirre and Bronx Wood took first, Johnny Leck took second, Adam Bilby and Mylan Colvin took third, and Rhett Briggs took fifth. And for the Lady Rockets, Riley Page and Peyton Scholander took sixth. Overall, the team took second, falling right behind the Andale Indians. Boys basketball held their final game of the season here at home 2 weeks ago against El Dorado. Here are the highlights. Senior Kellen Semino started the night off strong and walked away with 30 points on the night. And later, Semino's pass to junior Hunter Roy was set up perfectly for a 3 early in the second quarter. Not long after, junior Jay Sevens got in there with his second dunk on the season. He had 13 on the night. The Rockets traveled to Andale for the first round of sub-state last Tuesday. There were a couple questionable calls and multiple lead changes throughout the game, with Rose Hill keeping it close the entire time. Unfortunately, the Indians were too much and took a strong lead late in the fourth to bring home the victory 55-44. On the other end, the girls had a strong finish to the season, coming home with a huge victory against El Dorado. The team finished the season 2-18. Boys swim wrapped up their season on February 11th, taking 5th at the Bueller meet. Senior Dante Robinson ended up taking 5th in the 100-meter butterfly. With winter sports coming to an end, spring sports have already started to pick up. Practices for track and field, baseball, softball, girls soccer, girls swim, and golf began last Monday. Be sure to check into the next episode of Wake Up Rose Hill when I kick off spring sports highlights. Addison, back to you.
Thanks, Hayden. That's all the time we have for today. Be sure to check out Rocket Productions on all social media, including YouTube. I'm Addison Scanlon.
And I'm Riley Funk. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Wake Up Rose Hill.